Hi, and hi. Shungite. Shungite. We're back to crystals and stones and all that stuff. If you're new to the channel, I'm a man who just talks about a little bit of everything. These are my video diaries for myself, and if you can take something from it, that'd be great. Some people are taking some stuff from it, using me as a genie pig. All right, Shungite. I first came upon this almost a year ago. Yeah, after I came back. Let me see here. So I came upon this like June, July, something like that of last year. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. All right. But I never knew the name because he didn't know. He didn't know the name. He forgot the name. And how I first came upon it, I forgot what we were talking about. But he thought that there's a friend of mine who owns a shop, Slice of Jamaica, Long Beach. He thought that I should use this for radiation. It repels radiation. You know, being on the phone and computers a lot. He said you should use this, especially after what's going on with me. Check it out. Go to my health playlist. But I had no idea of all the other things that it did. He was really just focused, or maybe he did, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe he knew what he was doing because I had just got back. It was a thunderstorm, and I was looking for some sunshine. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? Picking up what I'm putting down. So I remember immediately when I got this, some things happened, and I want to go through them with you. All right? Okay, so I got this. Let's say June, July, it will be a year. I got this right here. Sorry if it's not clear. Sorry. And I'm in some darkness or something here. I got this. See how smooth it is? And it does feel smooth. I got this a couple of months ago. And I was not going to the crystal shop to get this. But I had to grab it. And, I looked at its meaning. I had no idea that these were the same things. And it wasn't until recently to where, as I'm researching this and all of the things that it does, because I definitely feel different with this. I feel very comfortable and secure with this in my pocket, or, holding it, or just around me. I'll explain that in a minute. So the way that I had to grab this is the same way I have to grab this, but I thought the reason why I have to have this on, probably 90% of the time, is just to repel the radiation. I knew nothing else. I just thought this was all he was thinking, was just to repel the radiation. I'm gonna have to talk more about this like in another video, but let me just give you the introduction to it now that I'm thinking. So this clears negative energy. I'll say this since I don't want to leave you hanging. It clears negative energy, and it clears the blockage, and it brings your own opinion. I witnessed all of that, where I went around some toxicity. Isn't that a word? I went around some toxicity, and I had my armor up and my sword, ready. And it was almost a joke. And I have to talk about another stone, because I gave somebody in that toxicity another stone. So with the combination, I was just amazed, like a completely different vibe. And I thought maybe this is just temporary, and you know who you're dealing with, but amazing of the effects. Okay, I mean, where it was just, you were confident and you were at ease on what, even though you're going through a gauntlet, you're perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. That's the best way I can say it. And so I'm like, what is this? Okay. Shungite. I swore it was somewhere in Asia. Shungite, right? I swore it was. Russia? I would have lost. Russia. Okay. And I forget where in Russia. Okay. So, my own opinion. Now I don't have as much now that I'm kind of in my own comfort zone, right? I used to get a lot of opinions. And the funny thing is, if it goes wrong, they didn't mean it that way. So you got to be careful with that. But I'm trying to tell you, with this, I can get some opinions, small amount of opinions, and I can drive off, and I don't know if it's me overthinking. I replay stuff a lot. But I drove off, I'm vibing to my music, and all of a sudden I paused the music. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. and I was free, and that was it. Pump the music back up, and I'm on my way wherever I'm going, and that was it. And I didn't even think about it until I got to my destination, and I forgot I had it in my pocket. Oh, so I took it out the pocket, and then I was like, is it this? That's when I started researching. It helps release doubt, guilt, and shame. Now that's why I wanted to go back. When my friend gave me this here, even though I said so I was holding on to a small portion, but then once you have a complete portion of something that was affecting me, once we go through that complete portion, even though I know, but just the feeling, when I got this and the next time I visited my friend who gave me this, I said, you know what, man, let me tell you what's going on. This is what happened. Like, you can't just have me carry the weight and then all of a sudden your weight is not on you anymore. Somehow it vanished. I can't just still be carrying the weight. And I remember the smile on his face, and he was just shaking his head. As much as he likes to talk, there was a smile on his face. Good. Said good. Now I'm like, son of a gun, I'm about to ask him next time I see him, did you know what you were doing, man? And that was it. It was just in this, I've never turned back to where there's no shame, guilt, even though there was no shame or guilt, but just the feeling in there was just still swirling around, maybe a little, maybe a lot, I don't know. And it can also give you an emotional rebirth, a fresh start. And I don't know if I necessarily felt that with this. Maybe so, though. Maybe so. So maybe there was a fresh start, but then I got this. Maybe there was some blockage. Then I got this, and it's right back to like, here I am. So I don't know, maybe it started, almost a year ago but then there was some blockage there, and then I'm like, oh man, like, I don't know. But then I got this and like, clear lane. Okay? If you learn lessons from the past, long or short ago. And it's amazing when people ask me for my advice, opinions, or whatever. I just really give them the stories of my past, and I can say it with ease to where, yeah, I mean, it was just a bump on the road. All right. And it reduces stress. Again, I told you I went around to this group and, I have a huge problem. I have a huge stress problem. And I had my Tektite. Check that video out. I have my Tektite, and I had this on me. And this, it's so smooth. I don't know. It's just you know how you just flip like twirl the coin or something like that. So I was doing that, also holding the Tektite. So I don't know if the combinations are great, but for me, the stress left pretty damn fast for me. So anyways, I checkmarked like, yeah, it is a good stress reliever. I mean, I had an intense stressful situation, and I was good 15 minutes tops. So this physically can it's supposed to help with headaches, insomnia, skin conditions like eczema. And I've watched a video where this girl And that's amazing, where she showed a picture of her before with eczema, and then how it was just kind of smaller or dimmed down. Is that the best way I could say it? I like, that's amazing. Said, this is damn amazing. So I had this headache not too long ago, within a week, beginning of the week of last week. And so I had this headache, and I just put this on my head like this. First, I was rubbing it like this. And then they were saying that the residue of this, that's good. Like if that black stuff stays on you, that's good for it to stay on there. So I rubbed it. Immediately, I felt this unbalance, or, you know, like a slight dizziness or something, like just a, you know, I don't know, you just got off a ride or something like that. So then I just left it here. And it's amazing because I was so upset. I don't like to take medicine too much. I was so upset that I took some headache medicine. And then I completely forgot to look at some stones. And so then I put this on my head, and like there was just there was a feeling. And then slowly but surely, like it had dimmed down. I'm like, this is amazing. I'm telling you what happened to me. This is amazing. Also, I'm going to tell you two more things here. I like to keep this in my pocket. And because now that I do have laptop and my phone with me all the time. And I need that protection. But also you could put this under the microwave. I try to remember to do that, to put it under the microwave. I put it under my laptop, put it on the base of the laptop to help reduce that, what do you call it? Anyways, what do you call that? You know what I'm talking about, the radiation, but what is the stuff from the computer? Is that radiation? Anyways, it helps protect you from the stuff that it is releasing. All right, let me tell you one more thing that I'm about to do right now. Okay, yesterday, I charged both of these for a few hours. They say to do that in the sun. They say it needs that sun to recharge also. And I also put it on what is this, a solanite? I think this is a solanite. A solanite. I charged it on this, but I'm looking at this and you see how it's like cracked all in the middle? Unless somebody snuck and did something and dropped this. Like I had this a couple of times on a full moon. Maybe I should talk about that in another video. So anyways, I just noticed that. But I just finished charging this right now. And I'm going to put this in water. And it helps purify the water. Even with filtered water, which I'm very curious. And it relieves some of the, I'm sorry, I don't remember, some of the particles within that water. I had to find, I couldn't just leave you guys hanging. Here, I found something here. It says Shungite had been known to purify water. Long compressed charcoal or carbon blocks and water filters were used to do the same in Russia. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to try this out. So I'm going to come back tomorrow, which will be in a second for you guys. They say to keep this in the water. I'm going to put both of these in the water. I'm going to put this in this. I don't know if this is 18 ounce or 24 ounce. Anyways, I'm not going to fill it all the way. They say don't go over 48 hours. But I'm going to keep this. Oh, I got to show you something else. Should I show you guys that now? Let me show you that now. I am going to keep this in there for 24 hours. And always, just a reminder, just have it on you, all around. It's for detoxification. Detoxes the mind, body, and spirit. But let me show you one more thing, and then I'll be back in 24 hours. Okay? You want to know if you have a real Shungite? All you got to do, you can go to your phone, but I can't record me on the phone right now because I'm using the phone. But you can swipe left or right on the phone with the Shungite. But just to show you, not all stones do it. And this is how you know, like, so let's just say this is plain black and they try to tell you that this is an amethyst. And they try to tell you that this is a Shungite. Well, you can try to swipe it. I'm trying to move that cursor there. See the little point there? I'm trying to move it. Can't do it. Well, my favorite stone, the Tektite, they're trying to tell you that it's a Shungite. Well, I'm trying to move the stone here. Not trying to move the stone. I'm trying to move the cursor. All right. Guy trying to tell me that this is a Shungite. So this is a Shungite. All right. I'm about to wash these, put it in a bottle, and leave it for 24 hours. I'll see you guys tomorrow to show you what I think. and I'm a pretty good. I can taste pretty much anything, so I can see if there's a difference. So I'm very excited to find out. Be back. Okay, I'm back. I just finished working out and walking the trail. Sorry if it's a little dark in here. I got the shade. It's hot, so damn the lighting. All right. Okay, so it's been over 24 hours. It might have been 24 hours because there's been a time change here. What I also forgot to say was they say to keep the Shungite 6 months to a year. Then after that, you can bury it somewhere. I forgot the options, but bury it somewhere, or you could just wear it. Just wear it around. So I'm like, what? I gotta replace it. But anyways, it hasn't been quite a year for the bracelet, and it's only been 2 months for my little stone one. So I'm about to taste this, and I am thirsty. I'm about to taste this to see. It looks clear. It's stuck at the bottom. I'm gonna see what I can do if I taste anything here. Oh, you know what? No, it got caught in the esophagus. Don't turn away. Don't turn away. I do taste the difference. Wow. And it's light. It feels light. I mean, it's very clear. Like you don't. So I could taste. So the filter water that they have, I could taste it. Here, I don't taste it. This is amazing. Good water. I mean, this is some good water. I'm trying to tell you what I will let you know. Like, no, this isn't. I mean, it's light. It feels so light. Easy to just. Oh man, and it's antioxidants in there also. That's fabulous. All right, I highly recommend it, and I will be getting some more Shungite. Shungite. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time. Does it help you pee? Like, damn, I already got to use the bathroom again. And I just took a couple of sips, didn't I? Okay, one thing I forgot to say is don't keep the stones in the water over 48 hours. So I'm going to drink half of this today, and I'm going to drink the other half tomorrow. And I want to go back to having the stones because I also felt a difference on not having the stones on me. I'll revisit this, but I felt a difference on, I felt not as smooth today. What? Yeah, I'm smooth, but I wasn't as smooth.